them want we vote. Aya baya 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 baya. Them the killer me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey hey, yeah. See them create all Joan. Fi sit down at them yard and listen in a Simone. Have poor people in a nest like rat. When them live outside Panten you call that. Nah smoke no weed, it's not beer crack. And tell black people them fi love Jesus. And rob and thief as much as them can. Them take them hard as some we are England. Them a pussy slave, them licky like Sprat. Always a come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Aya baya 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 baya. Politician licky like me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey hey, the one that say my doctor, I never got fi cure your corona disease. Me not trust the prime minister. The whole of them are thief, them a walk with the queen. US embassy me a talk to, where you take black people money and call them slave. The ancestors say me fi tell you no. So no time I go come now, no can't stop up to leave. And left it speed, them licky like Sprat. Always I come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Aya baya 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 baya. Them licky like me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey hey, yeah. To me feel me out for ball when me check it out all. Babylon a figure fall. Look how much people them have round here starve and a tabo vote. You know see them now no heart. Poor canal country, them claim them black off. For solve crime rate and all know it can't solve. Have police and soldier walk like horse. And then a year time them woulda kill them with crap. Them free raise them peer, them licky like a Sprat. Always a come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. I be a yaba 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 yaba. Them licky like me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey hey, yeah. See them create all Joan. Fi sit down on them yard and listen in a Simone. Have poor people in a nest like rat. When them live inside Panten you call that. Nah smoke no weed, it's not beer crack. And tell black people them fi love Jesus. And rob and thief as much as them can. Them take them hard as some we are England. Them a pussy slave, them licky like a. Stanna-na-na, stanna-na-na, stanna-na-na. Yeah, them licky like Sprat. Always I come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Aya baya 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 baya. Them licky like me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey hey, yeah. See them create all Joan. Fi sit down at them yard and listen in a Simone. Have poor people in a nest like rat. When them live outside Panten you call that. Nah smoke no weed, it's not beer crack. And tell black people them fi love Jesus. And rob and thief as much as them can. Them take them hard as some we are England. Them a pussy slave, them licky like Sprat. Always I come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them.
Yes, indeed, indeed, indeed. This is another beautiful day that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ have made. And He said we must rejoice, ladies and gentlemen, and be glad. Greetings across the universe right now for those of you that are watching us live, whether on radio, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you are listening to the Money Talk radio show right now. You are listening to yours truly, Glenroy Walker and Straight Talk. And of course, coming to the studio very soon is Dr. Judith McLaren. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, today is a very awesome and wonderful day. And of course, if you are alive and well, and if you are listening to us right now, you have to give God thanks and praise to know that, yes, you have life and long life. I pray, ladies and gentlemen, upon all of us life right now, for long life and abundance for this year. We pray for also generational curse. Break that generational curse, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this is something that I've been in a lot of our working class lives over the years. And some of us wondering, we pray, we go to church, we fast, we do all of these crazy, all of these lovely things. And we are wondering what's going on. But be faithful and take matters into your own hands. Because today is the day. All you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is just make up your mind and say, look, I am tired of the foolishness and I'm ready to move to the next era of my life. Everything rests on you. Remember that you were born for greatness, and greatness is inside of all of us. Don't look to your parents, don't look to your children, don't look to your friends or your family. It rests on you. Everything that is happening to you right now rests on you, between you and God. And God already cleared the way for you. All you have to do is just step right in it. Especially for those of you at the beginning of every single year, you have been doing this fasting and prayer. Some of us, or for most of us, or should I say, most of us, God have already answered your prayer. All you have to do is just step in it, ladies and gentlemen, and be proactive. Just take matters in your own hand. God is not going to come down like back in the days when he was actually throwing down manna and hurt, ladies and gentlemen. If you want that generational curse to be broken, it rests on you and only you. Remember that every generation have to be better than the one before. And if you don't do it right now, it is not going to be done, ladies and gentlemen. So all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, give us a call today at 646-688-5554, because we are going to be talking about the IUL Retirement Savings Program. This is something that can help you to break that generational curse that is on your life by preparing yourself for retirement, preparing yourself for the future, preparing your generation. Start saving, ladies and gentlemen. Start be proactive, just like the Asian, the Jews, and a lot of the Caucasian, and of course, a lot of our wealthy African American people. It rests on you. So all of these different things that we are going to be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuning in for the very first time and you are just hearing about the IUL Retirement Savings Program, continue to listen to us, because I will be coming back within another 20 or 25 minutes to continue to talk about the IUL Retirement Savings Program, the funeral expense plan, how you can get right now. If you cannot even wait until 25 minutes from now, you can call 646-688-5554, 646-688-5554. But this IUL, ladies and gentlemen, it has been changing thousands of people's lives over the years. Even throughout this pandemic, people have gotten up to 900,000 that they did not even put in. This is a serious time that we are living in, and it's time for us to be serious with ourselves and for our generation. And stop look next door, stop look to your neighbors and your friends. So call us at 646-688-5554. 5554. Ask about the IUL retirement savings program that come with 5 different benefits. Ask about the funeral plan, ladies and gentlemen, that you can be able to add 6 other family members. And if anything, you see what is happening now in the world right now? People are dropping like crazy. People are dying. And it is costing a lot of us money.
Mr. Walker, can I get my program back?
So, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't believe it. You're sneaking in your program in my own. I don't believe you. 10 minutes.
Welcome, Dr. McLaren. Welcome to Straight Talk and the Money Talk Radio Show platform. Yes, you are listening to yours truly and Dr. McLaren in the house. But this is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. You need to take your health very seriously, and not only about your health, because when you have that good health, you are gonna make sure that you want to have some money because you are gonna live long. So that's my department now. Dr. McCann deal with the health and wellness, and I deal with the money. So call her number now at 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. Ladies and gentlemen, state-of-the-art equipments that you will never find nowhere else except at McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, unless you decide to go somewhere in Europe or maybe down in California. You will be able to find these equipment that can tell you about your past, your present, and your future. And we're not talking about psyche business right now. We're talking about the equipment that can be able to go into your system and see everything that is happening, what you have been through, what you are going through, and even for the future, ladies and gentlemen, for those of us that really want to live long, especially the Christians them that don't really want to die. Because it's during this COVID time, the pandemic time, I realized that our brothers and sisters don't really ready to go to heaven yet.
And that's true, folks. This is Dr. McLaren. If I stand up here, Mr. Walker will talk all day. You know what I mean? Come on, Mr. Walker.
I want to go to heaven and rest. No, sir. Them days are done.
Are the plane coming for you? They take the plane. When him...
Oh God, I don't remember those songs, man. I'm telling you, but the part that I want to go to heaven and rest and waiting for all these things to come.
Mm-hmm.
Christians,
I want to go sit down beside the Lord
and fold your hand and clap your hand and stamp your feet.
You want to float on the clouds.
Yeah. No, at this pandemic, Dr. Mark let me know that Christian them get so afraid that me I tell you the truth. I mean, even all the people that don't know Christ, them have to be strengthening them in this time.
That's true.
I'm telling
That's
you,
true.
I can't believe my brothers and sisters were so abandon all the scriptures and so forth that talking about, faith.
Oh boy. Anyway, folks, Mr. Walker, shut up, please. Anyway, okay, folks. So, like I always say, there's only one disease, which means there's only one cure. And no matter what they call your condition, it is not the cause of your disease. Folks, put your insurance aside. Put your health insurance aside. Call my office and make an appointment. Because if you really want to know, I mean, I don't know, but it seems as if, well, it's not even seem, it is. I noticed that when I sit with a client, I get so many folks are so surprised that there's so many things happening in their system and they were not told that it was happening. Did you folks know that you can have a condition for all 10, 15 years and don't even know you have it?
Yes. Because the system that they are working with cannot
The irony of it is, Mr. Walker, is that they don't even understand that diseases takes about 10 to 30 years, and the fact that you don't know it's even happening. You have to understand that the equipment your doctor have, unless you're doing an executive test, a full workup from your doctor, where they do everything chances are you may not even know what's going on. I know so many folks who have gone to the doctor and they have done every test there is that the doctor that they have in the hospital, and they still couldn't find their problems. You know, so
I have a few friends like that, and had a few friends like that.
yes, and I still have clients who have been in that position, or
Okay.
even very recently, because the equipment is calibrated to give you information only when it presents itself. But at McLaren's, our equipment doesn't wait for a presentation. It looks for it deep down. We dig it up and we go all the way down, down, down
Yes.
to see what is hiding there so that it doesn't burst through the soil of the body and start giving you symptoms.
And become a surprise to you.
Exactly.
That's what we are talking about. Prevention, ladies and gentlemen. No surprise. Not when you end up when you feel some pain and you go to the doctor, you say you have stage 4.
Oh,
and you have been wondering, wait.
And that's the thing about it.
But I've been going to doctors all of my life.
Yeah, cancer doesn't, you don't even know. Not even only cancer, but a lot of conditions are so silent. It's when it gets chronic, where your body is no longer able to control it or fix it or dumb it down.
You mean suppress it?
Suppress it. It's
So
when your body is no longer able to handle it,
So
that you start to get symptoms.
So Dr. Mark, can I just say something? So, but when you come to McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, they can detect before it even reaches 0.
Yes, that's true.
Before, can you imagine? Before it even reaches 0, ladies and gentlemen, they can detect something that is going to happen in the future.
That's true. That's true.
That's what we are talking about. So call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. Do not take your health for granted, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So today we're going to talk about the liver, okay? And when I come with this information, folks, it's really to help you to understand the different kind of conditions that the body can go through. And then there's still so many things that they call unknown. A lot of things happening in the body, and the doctors can't tell you what it is. Every day there's information. The body is so cryptic. It has so much. It is such a mystery, and that's why people need to respect it. I notice of late, people start to discredit the body's immune system as being able to protect you. I'm hearing some people who say that they're experts start to question the immune system, the same thing they taught you in medical schools and all of these different institutions. And then suddenly this thing happened, and all of a sudden we're questioning the handiwork of God. I know when God made the earth, according to the scripture, when everything was done, he said it is finished. Everything is good.
Yes, wonderful.
He said everything is good.
Yes.
And then he rested on the 7th day. And now come tell me that God made mistake. God never make any mistake. He made everything perfect.
Perfect.
And men mess it up. There is nothing that can replace the natural abilities of the body. And that's why it's so important for you to take care of yourself and treat your body with dignity. Give it the good stuff.
Yes, because the Bible says your body is the temple of the living God.
Right.
So anyway.
And nobody is deficient in medication. Okay? Nobody is deficient in medication. So medication is not your answer.
But can I guys, have you guys ever seen anybody that medication that help over the here?
Well, it actually helps to dumb down,
No,
and it's good for emergency.
Look here, that is
and
not
it is
help.
meant to be temporary, but
That
some
is
people
not
take it
help.
forever.
That's suppression.
Yeah, it's
Because while it is suppressing, it is bringing out a whole lot of other problems
Mr.
down
Walker,
the road.
sometimes
there.
some people have so much pain and so devastated that medication is the thing that they have to take for a little while. But the mistake that folks make is that they make that little while become a big while. You know what I mean? Forever.
You mean like the people that say, boy, I may have my doctors for 20, 30, 40
I'm taking the same medication for all those years and you still have the problem and it's even getting worse. Or your kidney and your liver is going with it.
Here.
But anyway, we're talking about the liver today. Folks, you need to call my office.
914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. If I have a doctor that I have for 5 years, that him have to resign or I fire him?
Well, let's just put it this way. The people are so programmed to the system. It's like they respect nothing else but the white coat. So the liver, our liver.
So can I go and put on mine?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
All right, folks. The liver sits on the right side of the belly. Okay? Below or under the rib cage. All right? And it is the largest solid organ and the largest gland in the body. So sometimes they interchange it. They call it a gland or they call it an organ. But, you know, I mean, it's the same liver, all right? And, of course, the liver is the only organ or gland that can regenerate. That means that it can correct itself. It can regrow. But the potential for it to regrow, it has to have some viability in it. So if your liver get destroyed, say you have hepatitis A to E, any one of those, or you have cirrhosis of the liver, or necrotic liver condition, you know what I mean, any of those situations, if there is no spark, there's no solidity, nothing there that can ignite life, then you cannot regenerate that liver, okay? But if it is failing in some respect, you can regenerate it if you do the right thing. All right, so the functions, most people know the liver to be a detoxifier, but would you believe it, the liver performs over 800 functions and they're still counting. All right, we only know a few right now because those are the ones that seem to be taking up the airspace. So the fact that the liver helps with the cholesterol in the body and so on, it's just just one of them. Then we have some primary functions. It is a part of the digestive system. It helps with the metabolism of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. So when I do an analysis on a person and we get the whole analysis, it will show situations that are happening in the liver and the gallbladder, even the pancreas, because that's also a part of the digestive system, not just your stomach. Most people only know about the stomach, but it goes further than that. The liver performs a very important function in that respect. All right, so its main task, as we know it, is to detoxify chemicals and to metabolize drugs. A lot of people have liver problems that can be caused by medication. And like I said before, medication is not natural. Usually, that's why it's a challenge for your liver and your kidney, because these things are not natural. God didn't make us with chemical processing plants in the body. He made us with natural processing plants.
Organic.
Okay? Exactly.
So if you try to put synthetic stuff in your system, that is not working. That's
exactly.
That's why people should not be drinking things like soda and
those things cannot be metabolized by the body because there's just too much chemical in them. All right. If you were to analyze them, you won't find anything natural. Not even water.
Well, okay, even the very food that they have in most of the working class community, the liver can't even deal with that because they are not natural.
So it detoxifies metals, chemicals, drugs, cholesterol, excess cholesterol, hormones, bilirubin, which is a part of the bile product, that helps to make red blood cell. Then it also it serves to help to purify or to detoxify the blood itself. All right. Besides all those different areas, it also helps the blood to stay clean. It removes dead red blood cell. Through the bile being processed, and sent to the gallbladder, and it helps, so it sends it to the gallbladder, and then the gallbladder sends it out to the intestines for it to be metabolized as for the metabolism of fats, and then it excreted and color the stool. Then it also helps with enzyme activation for, of course, speeding up protein chemical reactions. All right, so your amino acids for your muscles, the muscles, the building block of muscles is the amino acids. So the liver really plays a major role in this. So it has to activate the enzyme. So when you have a problem with the liver, imagine all of these things don't get done, okay? So it stores, it plays a role in storing glycogen. And glycogen, if a diabetic person might know what this is, but like if you have a blood sugar spike, or if you and your insulin takes care of that blood sugar, it may bring it very, very low, and then the liver, in its awesomeness, will excrete or secrete glycogen, which is a form of glucose, to bring that blood sugar back up, so that you don't pass out or have any kind of episode. So that's another function of the liver. So in terms of another thing that it does is that it helps in the synthesis of plasma proteins such as albumin and clotting factors that aids in the neutralization of free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules and other substances that destabilize the blood. So the things that interfere, if some people can bleed out if they have a surgery or they have an accident, and if the liver didn't do a good job of helping to synthesize the plasma protein, which is the albumin, then you cannot have clotting. Even your vitamin D, your vitamin A, your vitamin E and K, the liver plays a major role in the production and storage of those essential fats. So if you have a liver problem...
Dr. McCann, hold on. There are some people that drive in right now and them are going to them car.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. And I just want to big up all of those people that have been coming and referring people. Dr. McCann, some of your folks, them.
We have some awesome people. We have some awesome people.
The amount of people that they are recommending. I've seen some of them every week.
I had a great family last week. Oh my gosh, this lady, she brought her entire family. She know who she is. I'll call her name. But it's people like those. I have so many clients like that.
And some of them even take out money out of their own pocket.
Yes, and pay for their loved ones.
I'm not do that. I'm not doing that. If people health, if you know that your health, if you love yourself, you can make the sacrifice and pay for your own self, because you want when it comes on to go buy them Jordan and them Nike shoes and them certain kind of thing and them hair and them wig for $1,000, $500 on a fine money, go buy them. So when it comes on to them expensive cruise,
sometimes a corpse walking in expensive array.
Yes, sometimes some of them is living dead.
Yeah,
we don't need to spend.
They're dying on the inside. Mr. Walker have a point still enough, folks, because anytime you invest in something, it's like if you're going to buy a property or something, and if you don't put your money down, you tend to take it for granted more than somebody who will put on a 5 or a 10 or even a 1% on the house. You treat it totally different. Those who goes into their pocket to invest in something that they want or desire or that is good for them will make an effort.
And Dr. McCann,
to take care of it.
That is saying 100%, because I remember back in the days when we used to do mortgages and real estate. Yes, the people that comes with the no money down and them don't pay them attorney. Somebody pay the attorney fee, them closing costs, them down payment and everything.
And even them first mortgage, they don't even pay.
Them first mortgage, those are the first set of people that end up losing them house in the long run.
So we're not talking about house today, but it's just an example.
Right.
All right.
So
if
you need
you
to
invest
pay
in
for
your
yourself.
health.
Invest in your health, ladies and gentlemen. Call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. 9394.
And can I just say something else that is very important? If you have a family member or a friend or someone that you really care about and you want them to come and see us, tell them the number and let them call themselves, okay?
Yes.
Even if it's you going to pay for it, let them call and make the appointment, okay?
Because
you will know
that
whether or not you're going to waste your money.
That's right.
All right?
And that is a commitment. Just to take up the phone and call is a commitment.
It's a commitment.
Yes.
914-278-9394. Conditions of the liver. I only have a few minutes. Fatty liver, it's very, very common. I just love to hear when I tell someone that their liver shown that it's fatty, they say, oh, so how did that happen? Oh? Well, there was a time when fatty liver was mainly, well, actually, it was just alcohol problem. That was years ago when only men or women who drank too much alcohol used to have fatty liver. Now, 90-something% of persons have fatty liver. Even when them skinny, they have fatty liver. That tells us that our current diet, everything that goes in our mouth, we need to pay attention to it. The liver has slowed down for various reasons. It gets fatty because we are eating the wrong things. All right? And when you come to my office, don't tell me that you're a vegetarian when you only started a week ago. A lot of people do that. How that happened? I'm healthy. I'm is how many years now since you're
and how many years you have been taking medication?
All right.
Because that's what Dr. McLean, that's one of the things. I listen to some folks. They have been going to the doctors for years.
Yep.
And when it comes down to the natural stuff, the organic stuff, the right stuff to do, within a couple of weeks, I mean, I see no changes. A couple of months, this thing now work.
Yeah, well,
ladies and gentlemen, you've been taking.
You know what?
You've been taking
but
synthetic
about Mr.
drugs.
Walker, when they come to me, nobody can tell me so they don't work over after 30 days. You know, that's why I make follow-up appointments. So no come after 30 days.
Okay.
Come 30 days later, because me know that when me put you on a protocol and you talk with the foolishness about it now work, me want to sit down with you, and I'm gonna go through item by item and habit by habit, and determine
your past,
who
your
failed.
present, your past and your present.
All right? Because the body doesn't heal overnight, because everything creep upon you over time, not overnight. So you have to give it time.
And sometimes those bad medication that you're taking,
and you have to clear out all them to the body before the body start to respond to anything. And it's not just washout, folks. We're talking about taking care of heavy metal, parasites. We're talking about bacteria, fungi or fungus.
Yes.
You know, mold. Some people have a lot of mold in their body.
Yeah, because of some of those toxic
virus.
Yes, sick home and sick places that you work in.
All kind of toxins in the body that need to clear out so that the body can self-repair. Call my office at
914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. Some of you us living in sick homes and work in sick buildings. Ladies and gentlemen, call 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394.
Have any more time, Mr. Walker? You took away 10 minutes out of my time.
No, I didn't take away 10 minutes out of your time.
There's also hepatitis. A lot of folks have hepatitis, and this is also another thing. Really? How that? You have hepatitis A to E. There's so many ways to get these things, all right? And one of them, secondary condition can be medication, all right? Drugs, alcohol, toxins. You inhale, or some people breathe through their mouth. And when they open their mouth, something flying at it. You don't know what it is.
And sometimes, some of the time, is the people that you're kissing too.
Yes, that too. Because some people have some really toxic insides. Yes. But folks, the liver, that is a precious organ. If that is not healthy, you can forget about every other part of the body, because everything depends on the pathway of toxicity being moved from the body. All right? So your back door must be able to open up. Your back door is your liver, okay? It must be able to open up so that whatever it is you're trying to eliminate from the body will have a way to exit. All right, so you need to call my office. So we have that problems. That's also other things that happen. Folks, there's so many things that can happen
Look
when they have the
here.
liver.
Look,
Some people have
guys.
cancer, and when it hit them liver, them everything overcome to the doctor.
You know what? I believe that you give out too
much information.
Dr. Mac.
Now take back some.
folks-
I'm gonna take back
Let
some.
the folks call and come to the office and sit with you. Because you sit with them for between 1 hour to 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours.
But you know, I can't help myself and Mr. Walker.
Ladies
I have
and
to share
gentlemen,
information.
because I think a lot of our people are being overloaded.
So you're saying that them take the information and they write it down and they go try and fix it themselves, and then when it fails, then come.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes, some of the people. Look here, we know the folks. Some of them, do you know the amount of folks that call? And they say, you know what happened? I just one little thing I heard, the liver, the kidney, whatever, and they call. Those are the serious people. Some of them just sit down there every single day. I listen to you and I watch you as if you have a fan club. You have a fan club?
I don't know what that means.
You understand? Get up, man. Call a number and come and check out what your system, because some of you dying, literally dying.
And you don't even know it.
Call 914-278-9394. And just before Dr. McLaren gave her last thought in this segment, of course, for the past couple of weeks, you have been hearing Dr. McLean and myself talking about, for those of you that would like to invest into the cannabis business. A lot of you have been disenfranchised. A lot of you had folks went to jail. Some of you went to jail yourself over the marijuana or the cannabis, whatever you want to call. And a lot of our folks have this little hang-up thing about them, about when they hear the word cannabis or marijuana, as if it's the worst thing that they could ever hear, you could ever talk about. Worst of all, especially a lot of them society ones and Christian. I wonder where on earth they will be talking about that ungodly stuff. You don't need to go read on the Bible properly.
Oh my gosh.
You don't need to understand.
And it's the best healing anointing oil in the Bible.
Do you understand that the same people were giving them drugs to kill you? You understand? That is something that they have been using for themselves and them family,
and their
generation, and them hiding it from you over the year. Do you understand that these things are being talked about in the Bible? Just a matter that you never say no cannabis, no marijuana, but you must read and you must understand, educate yourself, man.
The herbs.
You understand?
The Bible talk about the herbs. The primary one. You have no idea,
So,
folks,
ladies and gentlemen,
how good cannabis is.
Dr. McLaren talk about investing $50,000 and more. I am saying that.
No, Mr. Walker, say, when I went back to the accountant and the consultant and all the people and thing, I tell them about the small money that people want to invest. They say, no, you waste your time.
No, but you know what
50
happened?
or more.
You know what happened?
Serious people commit 50 or
but
more.
you know what happened? When you put all of them like 10, 20,000.
It's too much, Mr. Walker.
Well, me help me do the book.
No.
I will help to do the
It's gonna cost.
bookkeeping.
We're gonna take all that money for pay for your accountant for put all these little name,
Well, look here.
little money
So,
together.
ladies and gentlemen, it is still open.
When we go, can buy shares.
The doors will be closing very soon. So look, right now I'm giving you guys up until the ending of this month. And after
No,
that,
they need more time than that.
no, but look here.
They need more time than that, Mr. Walker. Because
We're talking about building generational legacy. You have no time, ladies and gentlemen, to build your generational legacy. You've been on the earth for too many years now and you don't start yet.
Almost finished already.
Huh?
The month almost over now. I said too short. The end of next month. Some people have to get them affairs in order.
914-278-9393. Make A while the sun shine. 914-278-9394. And I just want to appreciate those of you that have called and make serious commitment and everything. And you are doing your own thing. Yourself and your generational life set. And ladies and gentlemen, when you hear we keep talking like this, it's not because you are not doing it. We have hundreds and thousands of people that are doing it. So not because you're in your corner and listening to your little village attorneys, doctors, and advisors.
And the same colonialists, them, they're the ones who are making the most of the profit right now on that business.
Set of people, ladies and gentlemen, that have been riding on your back, that are the reason why you are in that situation right now. They are the one that making the money. So call 914-278-9394. Dr. McLean, any last word you got?
There's only one disease, which means there's only one cure, okay? And if you want to know what that cure is, you need to call my office and schedule an appointment, because a healthy man have 1,000 or more wishes and a sick man has only one, and that one is to live. Call
914-278-9394. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Stananana, stananana, stananana. Yeah, them licky like sprat. Always I come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote. Aya baya 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 baya. Them licky like me dog name sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mode. Hey, hey, yeah. See them create all Joan. Fi sit down at them yard and listen Nina Simone. Have poor people in a nest like rat. When them live outside pan 10-year call lot. Now smoke no weed, not be a crack. And tell black people them feel love Jesus. And rob and thief as much as them can. Them take them hard as some we are England. Them a pussy slave, them licky like sprat. Always a come with them mouth full of chat. Anytime them want we vote.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about the politicians.
Yes. Can I say something about that, Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Folks, election is coming up in Jamaica. I think they said February, the UIC. I was listening to them yesterday on YouTube. They had a meeting and sharing information. And the UIC, they will be participating in the February election. So, folks, you need to go online and look up UIC and listen to all the interviews with Mr. Patterson, because Jamaica is on its way to getting a good leader and for changing the system so that a lot of you who are here who want to go back will be able to go home, because it will be foreign, what they call it, foreign friendly. Yes. Friendly.
It will be a true republic.
True republic. So hold back your reservation about the current two parties, all right? Because they have been saying the same thing over and over and over. And all of the conversations with this party, I've listened to all his interviews and I've read up on them. They have a website, and folks, these people know what they are doing and they want support. It's UIC, okay?
It stands for United Independence Congress.
Yes.
Look here, but Dr.
Change in Jamaica,
but here what
so we can walk about without and leave the door wide open.
Yes, like before.
Yes.
I remember back in the days when I went to Kingston back in 1970. You could walk anywhere.
Yep.
You understand? But since these two political parties start to meet up and start to invest in exactly what is going on right now,
crime,
things change. Don't think, ladies and gentlemen, that this have anything to do with the people, the badness and so forth. It's the politicians started all of this, both from the JLP, the PMP, the Democrat, the Republican, all of them.
Yes, if weren't given permission, the crime wouldn't be happening.
Look here, is them first start the first movement. I was living in around those guys. You understand?
So I'm sure vote for the UIC. And if I was in Jamaica, I would vote for them.
Well, look here,
I think they're allowing us to vote too.
Yes.
There's a way they can register to vote down there too.
I'm going down there to register. Simple as that. You understand? So if you have friends and family in Jamaica, look, from my barn, And my parents, I come see them, and the PMP and the JLP, they must say the same thing until now, and nothing changed.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want to tell me, say, you're dieted PMP and you're dieted JLP, and you now realize, say, you need changes in your life right now? If
They never deliver promises.
Well, look here, if you don't think so, it's the same way you're going to treat your generation, your health, and your money, so you can stay there. You understand? We need changes because what? A lot of us that are living overseas would like to go back home.
Yes, and we need a president,
and a lot of
not
our
a colonial.
folks basically right now don't want to go back home. And that is one of the things that I'm going to be talking to you about, ladies and gentlemen. How we have partnered up with some serious company and people that are about to make changes in Jamaica. And the UIC is one of them, ladies and gentlemen. And also some good folks from the JLP and from the PMP side that really want to see changes in Jamaica along with the massive. You understand? So let me just talk about the
You're not going to talk about the IUL today?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
And you know, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, you know. Almost 10 years now, we're talking about the IUL.
There's some new listeners, Mr. Walker. I can hear them in my ears right now.
This is only for the new listeners. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only for the new listeners. For those of you that are tuning in, you are listening to Straight Talk with Dr. McLaren and yours truly, Glenn Walker. So, the IUL Retirement Savings Program, ladies and gentlemen, is the only true life insurance that you have in the world right now. So if you have your term life, your whole life, your universal life, variable life, flexible life, whatever life you want to call it, you need to check it out. So look here, with the IUL, it stands for Index Universal Life. And for those of you that have never heard about it before, you can go check it out. We have thousands of people that have signed up and start to contribute towards the IUL since the beginning, since we start talking about this thing many years ago. And we have people on a daily basis that are coming on board. We have a lot of you that are still standing on the sideline waiting, but we have been registering people that listened to us 7 years ago. 5 years ago, 3 years ago, and they are just coming. So whatever reason it took them this long. And of course, there's a lot of you that you were a part of it. You got caught up in the pandemic. A lot of stuff going on. If you are one of those people, everybody that I've called like within the past 10 years now regarding to the IUL, you are going to be getting a call back from our customer service department, our telesales department, to find out what is going on with what you had, if everything is okay with your account, or if you started something you didn't finish, or if you didn't start, they will actually register you to start to build that generational legacy. So look out for a call from 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. And look, they might text you. And we have text numbers from almost every different area code. It could be 876, it could be 516-646, it could be 212-718-917. Ladies and gentlemen, just read it, and it's not a spam or a scam. It's the IUL, the funeral expense, the surveillance system, the security thing. Is one of them that are calling to talk to you about. And for those of you that, anyway, let me just finish with the IUL.
Yes, sir.
The IUL comes with 5 different benefits, ladies and gentlemen. It comes with a savings that can give you up to 15% interest rate. But if you go on YouTube or some of those different search engine, you will see maybe about 10 to 12% interest rate across the board, because you know it's not every day it is at 15%. So I'll say 10 to 12%. It varies sometimes. Okay, your money is protected from bankruptcy, judgment, lawsuit, IRS, divorce, liens, judgment, all of them things there that would normally affect your money, because we are talking about a program that deals with generational legacy. It is a tax-free. Every money that you take out of it, ladies and gentlemen, whether it's the savings, the living benefit, the long-term care, the life insurance, or you're borrowing money. And as I reach to the borrowing money part, let me tell you something. Every time we come on radio, we let you guys know that it's a 10 years plan, ladies and gentlemen. 7 to 10 years.
So you can't borrow after 2 years.
So a lot of you have just opened it 6 months ago, 1 year ago, 2 years ago.
People who want to borrow early, what about legacy?
A generational legacy we are talking about, ladies and gentlemen. And some of you have life insurance for 20, 30, 40
and
years.
Can't get a penny.
And you can't get a penny. And you just sign up with this couple of months or a year and you're ready for borrow money.
Give it time.
Give it time to work, ladies and gentlemen, and be serious, man. You are really not serious if you are thinking basically of how much did you put in. Some of them is only put in like all $200 a month or $300, $400, $500. If you calculate that, you don't build up anything yet. And no bank is going to lend you money like that. And they don't even form a good relationship with you.
It's for generational legacy.
646-688-5554. 646-688-5554 to get more information about the IUL Retirement Savings Program.
And start think ahead, people. Start think ahead. And thinking ahead means 10 years or longer.
Okay. Then it comes with the living benefit. The IUL is a program that lets you have access to your money while you are alive. Not like those other policies that you have to die before anyone have access to the money. You don't have any access to your money. I've seen people put so much money into those whole life and term life, I mean, in the days or even right now. And only when you have I've seen people been paying like 30 odd, 40 odd years, and the amount of money that they put in, when they check the account, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say Dr. McLaren, they don't even have 10% of what they put in.
Wow.
For so many years. And I tell some of you before you go close those accounts, don't go to them to tell them say you're closing the account. Tell them that you want to borrow the money. That's the only way you can get that little money that they have there for you. It is not an IUL. IUL is the only place that you have access to your money while you are alive like that, and you can take it out and your policy continue. So then we also have what you call living benefit.
This is the part that I really, really like.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about that.
I like living benefit because you never know when something gonna happen to you.
So you mean like a minor sickness or accident,
exactly,
or moderate and
exactly.
Stuff. You will end up getting thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So folks, you need to start think about that kind of benefit. Think about it, because a lot of you have your jobs and the limited funds that you get from even disability. When you have an IUL, that IUL can become your disability income.
Right. That
you know what I mean?
That is building your own pension.
All right.
That is another part of the IUL, ladies. And
you talk about
income for life.
Oh, that's the other part.
You understand? So
I was thinking about living benefit.
I am not spending no whopper time in this, Dr. McLean. So the long-term care, all of us gonna reach old age one day. The long-term care will kick in that you get money when you retire, when you can't work anymore, when you can't help yourself, when you're in the wheelchair, you can be able to pay for somebody to take care of you while you are alive, to pay your bills and to pay a staff and to make sure that you're functioning, not depending on friends, families, our children, our grandchildren.
And those two last ones are the priority ones.
And then
the loan is not even important.
And then you have what you call the life insurance. When you die, your generation will continue to live. But look on it. You have access to your savings, access to your living benefit, access to your long-term care, access to your pension while you are alive.
Yeah. And when you're dead, your family have access to the rest.
To the rest. That means like whatever you have in your savings and whatever the death benefit pay off. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the Index Universal.
It can't be better than that.
Call us at 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. 5554. 646 688 5554. Yes. Oh my God. So, Dr. McLaren, this one that we're about to talk about now, it is not a life insurance, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you call a funeral expense. This is a program, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have been turned down over the years.
Weren't approved. I don't qualify.
Right.
For the really, really good stuff.
So yeah, what happened? You can actually call and actually sign up for this one too, because this is a very wonderful program. You can be able to add 6 other family members to the same plan. It almost behaves like a insurance, but it's not insurance. It's a funeral expense. You can be able to pay, depends on the state that you are living in, between $60 to $75 a month. And it covers 7 people, ladies and gentlemen. 7 people. That means to say if those folks die, you don't have to worry about taking out additional money out of your pocket.
And you know, I bought this because I was thinking about my relatives overseas.
Yes, that's the reason why I
didn't so buy it for me. I buy the IUL for me, and I buy that for them.
Look, the amount of funeral that I have been attending in Jamaica, every time I go to Jamaica, I buck up on 2 or 3 other family member that died that I didn't know.
Everybody having babies.
You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, call 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554 to hear about our funeral expense plan. You can open it for yourself and you can add 6 other family members. Anywhere in the Caribbean, South America, Latin America, or in the United States.
That's right.
You understand? Between $60 to $75 a month cover 7 people. And if any one of those individuals die, they will fly you, buy a 2-way ticket, send you go bury your loved ones, and bring you back to wherever you go.
And if the person is here, they will take them,
ship their body down there without any additional cost to you. Can you have it better than that? Look here. You see, those of you we have people that dying during this time and have to be taking out money out of your pocket, and you've been listening to us, you deserve it. And a lot of you right now that are listening and not getting on board, your time soon come.
I spoke with someone this week.
That you're going to have to take out thousands of dollars out of your pocket to bury people, which if you have this plan, you wouldn't have to take out any money. But you know what happened? It's on you. It's on you. I know a lot of your folks listen to us in the Caribbean island right now, and I'm gonna wonder when somebody died down there and you having problem and you're calling for me have makeup for the GoFundMe and borrow money or mortgage your house or take out money from your 401k. Them I go say, but wait, you never listen to Dr. McLaren and Mr. Walker? Yes.
Somebody did send me a GoFundMe one time for one of them.
Look here.
Look
here, nobody can send me them foolishness there, you know. Because we have been trying everything that we
do, and they're sending us GoFundMe. Oh, come on.
We have been talking to you guys about these things that can be able to save you money and let your family bury in fine style. Let you live in fine style. Help you to build your generational legacy. And you know the amount of distress call that we get during the whole pandemic time, and how many happy joyful calls that we also got to report the good news that we have helped them with. Can you imagine this lady signed up for 30 days and somebody died, her son died. Her son died, and she was able to have the funeral taken care of. Because some of them is emergency, ladies and gentlemen. Call 646-688-5554. So that is it for right now. So look, time is against us. So the only thing that we're going to talk about right now, for those of you that are planning to travel, this is only for Jamaica right now. The other countries we are working on that. Planning. What, Dr. McLaren?
I'm just posing.
If you're planning to travel to Jamaica, or if you have properties in Jamaica, whether it's commercial or residential, land, whatever it is, and you really need some serious protection in terms of security surveillance system, state of the art AI, that is artificial intelligence now, that can do face recognition, that can show color at night. Because most of them cheap camera them have back home, them can't see dopey even when the dopey pass. You understand? This can pick up ghosts too. You understand? I show them in color. You understand? Call us at 646. So if you want somebody to pick you up at the airport, that's a bodyguard service. With a host like a tour guide, and with a car, call 646-688-5554. Or if you have properties in Jamaica, if you are planning to live in Jamaica to become a returning resident, ladies and gentlemen, we have properties available on the north coast, the east coast, the west coast, and the south coast of Jamaica, into real gated community that you don't have to worry yourself. Call us at 646-688-5554, 646-688-5554, 646-688-5554. Those of you that are watching us on YouTube and Facebook, and you have family members that live overseas, or even if they are living in Jamaica and they have U.S. status, they can be a part of the IUL, and they can be a part of the...
they can represent the company.
Represent the company and also buy into the program too, because they have their U.S. status and also the funeral plan. So ladies and
they
gentlemen,
can make some money.
Call 646. Just give them the telephone number in case them up here and them live in some state that them can pick up our signal, or they are not able to go on social media and pick us up. Call us, let them call us at 646-688-5554. In the last word, Dr. McLaren?
That's it. Nothing better than today. Yeah, it's a good day.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Hope to talk to you guys soon and see you
the next program.
On our next program.
Aya baya 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 baya. Them me kill me dog name Sprat. Anytime you see all them 5 years up, with them little crafty mo.